Traveling Man, The Journey of Ibn Battuta, 1325 to 1354. Written and illustrated by James Rumford. Published by Houghton Mifflin in 2001. The Western world may be more familiar with Marco Polo, but Traveling Man will hopefully introduce Ibn Battuta to modern readers. Ibn Battuta was born in approximately 1304 in Tangier, Morocco. He came from a wealthy family of intellectuals. After finishing his education, he left in 1324 for a pilgrimage to Mecca. Ibn Battuta returned home 29 years later. He traveled from modern-day, start quote, Tanzania to Kazakhstan, and from the South China Sea to tropical West Africa. He traveled by donkey, horse, camel, wagon, and ship, covering in all 116,000 to 120,000 kilometers. His account of his adventures includes numerous delights, tribulations, and brushes with death. He was shipwrecked off the coast of Sri Lanka, lost in a mountain blizzard in Anatolia, captured by Indian bandits, attacked by pirates off the Malabar coast, nearly executed by the Sultan of Delhi, infected with disease, and drawn into a plot to overthrow the government of the Maldive Islands." End quote. When he returned home, he recorded his experiences with the help of a fellow scholar, Muhammad ibn Juzay. The original title of his account was A Gift to the Observers Concerning the Curiosities of the Cities and the Marvels Encountered in Travels. Thanks to scholars and authors like Rumford, Ibn Battuta has not been forgotten, and his story has helped us to reconnect with parts of Africa, Persia, China, and the Maldive Islands of the 14th century. James Rumford, author and illustrator, has condensed Battuta's travels with beautiful watercolor and gouache illustrations, alongside poetic and stirring text. Rumford also uses Arabic calligraphy alongside the text and illustrations. In the last pages of the book, there's a short biography of Ibn Battuta, a glossary of words such as caravan, minaret, and sultan, a map of his travels, and finally a table translating the Arabic script used in the book to English. Here is how Rumford begins Ibn Battuta's story. At the edge of the world. In the days when the earth was flat and Jerusalem was the center of the world, there was a boy named Ibn Battuta. Ibn Battuta lived on the very edge of the earth, near the shores of the ocean of darkness. Nothing but night lay to the west, but to the east lay the golden world, and he dreamed of traveling across it. On maps he would trace his finger along scarlet roads to reach the vermilion stars that marked the great cities of the world. On hot afternoons, in an imaginary boat, he would cross cool, peacock-colored seas to the eastern edge of the earth, and sail fearlessly into the ocean of ignorance. When he grew up, he wore the turban of a scholar and could recite the Quran. At 21, he decided to go to Mecca as a pilgrim. Here begins his story. Traveling Man is a book that is appropriate for 5th grade and up. Though the text uses sophisticated language, the pictures and the design of the book invite readers into the world of a 14th century traveler. This book can be used in English classes to demonstrate alliteration, rhythm, and imagery. This book would also be instructive in history or geography classes, as it introduces a historical figure that is not often heard about in Western culture. Ibn Battuta's travels can introduce students to many different cultures and give students a richer sense of history.